What up, though? This your boy Big Marv, aka the Young Lad, aka the Young Tadpole, and I'm back. And it feel good to be back. A lot of people been telling me that I need to start doing this again, so I want to do it, but I want to do it the right way and do a welcome back video. Tell you what's been going on in my life. Tell you what I want to do with the channel type shit, tell you what I want to just, the overall grand scheme of things. First off, I had a kid since I last made a video. I got a 2-year-old named Chloe. The greatest thing ever. She's a little monster, but she's big. She'll probably be somewhere on the screen. I don't know exactly where at just yet, but yeah, I got Chloe. I have started a family. It's hard. Starting a family is hard, bro. I know it's going on a tangent, but starting a family is hard. It's hard because you got to lead. And learning how to lead women, I think, is hard because you don't really want to let them down and you don't want to see them see you struggle. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult, but it's the most rewarding thing in the planet. And as we get later into the podcast or the show, we're going to touch on parenting. We're going to touch on love, sports, a little bit of everything, Brandon. And I'm really, really, really excited to be back and be back doing this. Also, I know you're wondering, Marv, why did you take off, period, to begin with? I took off because I made the 3 videos. I want to say I made like 5 videos, I think. And within those 5 videos, I had like 100 subscribers, which is, in the grand scheme of things, it is good because it was for 100 people that had 100 eyes. I mean, 100 to get 100 people to watch something that don't probably know you or know what you're doing is a hard thing to do. Now that I look back at it, but at the time, I'm not gonna say I wasn't grateful. I got discouraged from doing it. So the Mona Lisa interview, I thought was good, but it was my first interview ever. It was like raw potential. It was like kind of like a raw potential type of deal. Like you can see I'm knowing what I'm doing, but you can tell I'm nervous. You can tell she kind of nervous, and everything. I mean, I appreciate Mona Lisa because she took a risk on me, and I told her that like probably a couple weeks ago. It was just like, yo, thank you for taking a chance to do an interview with me, a person that really couldn't do nothing for you. I couldn't make her bigger than what she already was. I couldn't expand. I could bring eyes to her content and her music, but that was about it. And considering that was my first interview and how small I was, I really couldn't do much to provide a big thing for her. So I really do appreciate her doing that for me. I'll always be a fan of hers, and you can never tell me nothing wrong about Mona Lisa in my eyes. Shout out to Mona Lisa. I will drop her Instagram down in the description. Y'all check her out. She's dope as hell. Now to get on to the other 2 interviews I did, which kind of spiraled into why I did the downfall. You had Paris Noel and you had Chad Rodo. These are both 2 artists that I respect immensely. 2 artists that, once again, gave me a chance to interview them to kind of tell their story and to shed light to their music. So I think I released the Chad Rodo interview, and I felt like that one was really good. You could tell we were both trying to fill each other out in the beginning, but towards the end of it, I felt like we both was like in a groove and was having fun with it and was just bouncing off each other. And that video did really good, really fast. I want to say that one had like maybe 400 or so. Like it got, like, to me, it got crazy numbers crazy fast. And it was like good, but not to now. In fast forward, it was kind of bad because it set this thing in my head like, oh, when I drop this Paris interview gonna go to the moon, and not to the moon as in like I was expecting to get famous off of it, because I didn't expect to get famous off of it, but I expected it to be a lot bigger than what it was. Maybe, I mean, if I had 400 then, I probably would have said 600, 700, close to 1,000 maybe. And maybe that was unrealistic to look at, but I thought the interview with Paris Noel was just overall a whole better interview. Y'all can watch these interviews in my channel. They're still up. They're going to remain up. I thought the Paris Noel interview was just leaps and bounds better. I actually paid to have that interview edited. Like when you see like all the little cut scenes and it was going back to us, I enjoyed that because it took your eyes off of us, because I know looking at two people just talk sometimes can get boring. So I was like, shit, I'm paying for the editing. It's gonna look a lot better, and it looked great. It looked fantastic. But the thing that discouraged me was like, ain't nobody watching it. So wasn't nobody watching it. And I'm like, well, I'm not about to keep doing this. Ain't nobody watching it. Long behold, I stopped doing it. And everybody keeps telling me, make videos, make videos, make videos, make videos. We need, like, people kept telling me to do this stuff. And I just was kind of like, yeah, all right. Like, I was doing it and you wasn't watching it. So why would I keep doing this? Like, whatever. And I think I was making them for other people instead of making them for myself. Like, I made them for myself. I feel like it was just like I had a complex thing about it. So now that I'm back, excuse me. Now that I'm back, I want to make what I want to make. And what I want to make is I want to make fun videos. I want to make these podcasts and these shows something that y'all could come to and relax and laugh and drop stuff in the comments and become a family. The 88, hey, by the way, y'all the 88. My subscribers, my people are the 88. We are the 88. My favorite movie is Kill Bill. I will name y'all now, my subscribers, as the 88. So if y'all want to be part of the 88, please subscribe to the channel. I will be dropping more frequently. So after I did those videos, after I did the Paris Noel video, and it didn't get the reaction that I wanted, I kind of got discouraged and I got sad, and I didn't want to really make videos no more because it kind of hurt my feelings. Like, damn, like, y'all like the Chad Rudder interview, which was good, but this Paris Noel interview is leaps and bounds better. Like, the conversation from the jump, the conversation flowed very good. One, because me and Paris are actual friends, and I'm sure if y'all want another interview, we can do that again. Like, that's not a problem. That's not a hard reach to go do. He's a good friend of mine. He checks on my kid. I check on his kid. We have an immense respect for each other. It's nothing to hit up any three of these people to hit up again, because they all done drop new music and doing new things. So if y'all want to see an interview again or catch up with them, drop it in the comments. I'm running it up. As far as this channel goes, and as far as what to expect, I just want y'all to have fun. I want to have fun. I want to have crazy conversations, fun conversations, pop culture, music. I want to do a segment with my guy, Kurt. He's a Kevin Samuels type of guy. I want to have a conversation with him to help my guys that's a beta, man, become alpha. I want to have a conversation with the ladies to kind of see where men are slacking, or if we are slacking type shit. I just want to touch grounds on sports, everything, because I feel like in the grand scheme of things, that's what I'm best at, and that's what I'm great at. So, in honor of all of this talking I'm doing, I done held y'all for 10 minutes. What we gonna do as an intro, I mean, it's not for the ladies. Ladies, y'all not gonna care. But for the fellas, I got something for you. In honor of football season coming back, we're gonna do a tier list of NFL teams and where they rank. Where I think they rank. Now, I'm going to be a little biased. My teams are the Patriots and the Lions. It is what it is. Y'all can accept that, and y'all can tell me what y'all teams is in the comments, whatever. But the Lions, I ain't even going to tell y'all right now. Y'all watch a tier list video, and then we'll have a discussion there, and I will let y'all know my super too early. The list, in the words of Stephen A. Smith, the list is fluid. It's fluid. What up, 88? We back, and I got what I promised you at the end of the video. We got the NFL way too early tier list. Now, you know, some people gonna feel away. So your team will be mentioned. And if you feel away, I don't care. It's the way too early predictions. The list is fluid, and the words of Stephen A. is fluid. So we could come back to this. I might do a mid-season update. And we see where we was right and where we was wrong. And we go from there. Say what up to Biggie 88. That's my favorite picture of Biggie right there. So we gonna get into it. And it is what it is. Let's go. All right. We got the Arizona Cardinals. Who cares? And they just put a picture up of Kyler Murray. I'm going to post that too. Pause. But you'll see that in a minute. The Falcons, another who cares. It's a big year for them, though. They got a lot of potential. It's just like, I ain't going to know. We're going to put them in. We will see. Because I want to see Bijan Robinson. Drake London had a pretty decent year. We're going to see what Desmond Riddler is made of, and we'll see. Barring injury, the Cincinnati Bengals, I'm going to put them Super Bowl bound. They are a top 10 team, and I want to put them there and show them their respect. I hope Joe Burrow come back sooner than later. I feel like they're probably going to hold the ship down until he get back. But when he comes back, and if he comes back 100% healthy, the Cincinnati Bengals said they're not going to rush him. So I think they should be okay. If they hold the ship down, they will be Super Bowl bound. I can see that happening. The Baltimore Ravens, I'm going to put them in potential playoffs. The AFC North is very, very hard. Lamar Jackson is one of my favorite quarterbacks. But he always tends to get hurt in the season, and I feel like that's kind of unfair to put the Super Bowl bound on them. It's potential there. I can see that. I can see them moving up. I can see them moving down, maybe to competitive, but we'll see. The Buffalo Bills, one of my favorite quarterbacks, also is on this team. The white Cam Newton, a.k.a. Josh Allen, Super Bowl bound. Super Bowl bound. Josh Allen is amazing. Had a little bit too many turnovers last year. But they have a good team. But they keep running into the juggernauts of the Bengals and the Chiefs. I hope that they can break through that one year. I wouldn't mind seeing Buffalo in the Super Bowl. But that's not my Super Bowl picks. Tune in later in a couple minutes to see that. You know what I'm saying? The Carolina Panthers. Now, I know what people going to say I'm tripping. But I'm going to put the Carolina Panthers in competitive. They got a lot of veterans. They got Bryce Young. I get Bryce Young and the other one confused all the time. CJ Stroud or whichever. They got the young quarterback. I don't know which one they got. I think they got Bryce Young. They got the young quarterback, and they surrounded him around a lot of veterans. They got Adam Thielen, a lot of veterans on the defense. I just seen them pick up. They got Miles Sanders, which is a pretty decent lead back. I don't know. I feel something different about them. We'll see. the Chicago Bears, I'm gonna put them as competitive as well. I don't think they're gonna make a playoff or anything, but I think they can ruin people's days. Justin Fields is a pretty good damn quarterback. They saying everybody been on this hype train of Justin Fields and saying he gonna throw 4,000 yards to be the first quarterback in Bears history to throw 4,000 yards. And after that play yesterday of him and DJ Moore linking up, it's potential for that to happen, but I don't see it happening because I think they're going to have a losing record. But their defense was top tier last year, but their offensive line is still crap. So I think Justin Fields will be running for his life, and we'll see. The Cleveland Browns. We're going to go to who cares. For the simple fact of we're knowing you're going to be last place. The only good thing you have is Deshaun Watson and Nick Chubb, but I still think you're going to be last place. I love Amari Cooper as well. So I am bound to be proven wrong, but I don't think so. I don't really think nobody cares about the Cleveland Browns other than the Cleveland Browns. But I could be wrong. Even if they win, I probably still wouldn't care, but I don't believe in them. So we're going to keep going. The Dallas Cowboys. We're going to go playoff bound. They always find a way to lose. They lose in the worst ways. I have never seen a team lose in crazy fashion the way these guys lose. But they always find a way to lose. And I don't get it. I don't. But they have a lot of good people. I'm excited to see Tony Pollard as a lead back to see what he do. I think that's going to be interesting. Dak Prescott, Mr. Consistency, even though people say he trash, I always kind of feel bad for Dak because I don't think Dak is trash. I think him and Kirk Cousins are probably in around the same boat. But I never thought Dak Prescott was trash. I think he just played for the Dallas Cowboys, and they judged harder than any team in the NFL. And they fans are fucking assholes. Y'all the worst. Y'all not gonna win every year, bro. Y'all have potential to win every year. Y'all have a good team every year, and somewhat y'all division is crap every year. So y'all had a potential to win, but y'all never do. Or when y'all get to the playoffs, y'all lose to something crazy. Anyway, we'll continue. The Denver Broncos, we'll see. We will see. Because Sean Payton is talking crazy in the media. He went at my man's in New York. And he keeps saying stuff about what the people was saying about how he don't want his team wearing visors and sunglasses. They can't take the uniform off. So I got to sit in this uniform and I ain't playing, Sean. I understand you trying to build a culture. We don't care. It's time to get it cracking up. We got my Detroit Lions. Play the edit. We gonna throw a little edit in there for my Detroit Lions. Roar! Detroit Lions, Super Bowl bound, baby. A lot of potential. Nah, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm biased. I'm from Detroit. It's been a lot of hype around Detroit. It's never been this much hype around Detroit in a very long time. I feel like I might have told you. You might could tell by my excitement who was one of my picks for the Super Bowl. We was the third best team in the NFC last year, behind the Eagles and the Cowgirls. It's no way that we should not make the playoffs. I said the Cowgirls. I'm sorry, the 49ers. We was behind the Eagles and the 49ers. And I would say we'll probably lose to both of those teams if we ran into them. We'll probably lose. But that offense so powerful that I still feel like we probably won't lose. So, yeah, Detroit Lions, my Super Bowl picks. Roll the edit of them Lions. Roar! The Green Bay Packers. We will see. A lot of things going on with them. Aaron Jones is still Aaron Jones. He probably going to rush for, I don't want to say 1,000 because A.J. Dillon back there. But Jordan Love probably going to look decent. I don't think he's going to look great. I think he's going to look decent this year. I don't think they're expecting a lot of him this year. Considering that this is his first year. We'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna move them to competitive because I don't see them being trash. They still got Jair Alexander, and they got a lot of potential still. I'm not gonna make them that ass. I'm gonna put them as competitive because if I got the Bears, like let's change that. We're gonna put the Bears and we will see, and we're gonna put the Panthers and the Packers in competitive. The Texans, as much as I like Dameon Pierce, who cares? I'm looking forward to Michi though. I'm looking forward to him. Just for fantasy football reasons, I look forward to some people teams, like certain players on teams, but we'll see. The Colts, my uncle's team, the Indianapolis Colts. We will see. I don't know who they starting quarterback gonna be. That's for one. I do want to see my mans they drafted in the first round. That boy is huge, athletic. The Jonathan Taylor, and like we don't know what's gonna happen with them. It's a lot of drama around them, so we're gonna see how that lands. They could go up or down. Their division it got better, but it's not that much. I don't know. That division's gonna be real competitive. That division got the Jags, the Texans, and the Titans. I feel like the Titans got a lot. We'll get to them later. We'll talk. We'll talk. The Jaguars are going to be playoff bound. I think they did one of the best comebacks last year against who did they play last year in the playoffs? The Chargers. One of the best comebacks, number two on the comebacks of last year. Because that Minnesota and the Colts comeback was crazy. But this one is up there. And I lost money on this game on my FanDuel. Austin Eckler. All you needed was 5 yards. 5 more yards, bro. I was really mad at you for that, bro. The Kansas City Chiefs. Super Bowl bound. We ain't even got to talk about them. Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelce. Y'all know the deal. They look, man. Who cares what they got at receiver? They fast. They really, really fast. The Chargers, playoff bound. They'll probably lose in the first round, but they playoff bound. I ain't really got much to say about the Chargers. They're going to lose games off of a dumb play. They're going to go forward on 4th and 20 every time. They're going to be exciting to watch because they're going to be in close games all the time. But we'll see what's up with them as well. The Los Angeles Rams, it's hard to say that you're going to be... I can't put you in we will see. I can't put you in playoffs because I don't really know. But I'm gonna put you in potential playoffs for the simple fact that you have Matt Stafford, Cooper Kupp, and Aaron Donald. With them three, you really shouldn't have that much of a problem. But once again, we'll see. I know I'm saying we'll see a lot. The Las Vegas Raiders, I'm going to put them at competitive because I do not know where they're going to end up. Because I know they're going to lose 2 games to the Chiefs. They're probably going to split with the Chargers and maybe split with the Broncos. We'll see on that. But they have Jimmy G, Devontae Adams. They got rid of Darren Waller this year. So it's a touchy subject. But we'll see. I got to stop saying we'll see. This is my way too early tier list, y'all. In real time. I'm talking to y'all in real time. None of this is fake. None of we gonna look, man. We here. The Miami Dolphins. We gonna put them. I don't know, cause that Tua. I don't know, but they got 2 receivers, but that quarterback play is still important. And I don't know if... we're going to put them in competitive. Because I think they're going to be a team that got good stats. But I just don't know about their quarterback. And that's what's kind of blowing me about them. Pause. Yeah, I don't know. The Miami Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings will be potential playoffs. I don't see them being a big factor because they still have Kirk Cousins. They're not going to beat the Lions. I mean, duh. So I got them as very competitive. I think Justin Jefferson is one of the best receivers, if not the best receiver in the league. I feel, me personally, right, if we go receivers, I'm probably going to take Devontae Adams, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs is my top 5. Hate it or love it. Mac Jones and my New England Patriots will be competitive. Big year for Mac Jones because I think they're going to get rid of Mac Jones if he has a bad year again. But we got a better offensive coordinator. We got Bill O'Brien back. We got Juju back. We got Juju of this offseason. I forgot we picked up a running back. I forgot his name. But the defense is always going to be top tier. It's just the quarterback play. I mean, we won. They won with Zappy. I don't think Zappy's better than Mac Jones, but I think this is a big year for Mac Jones and what they got going on. The New Orleans Saints is a weird team, but I think they're going to be competitive. I think that Alvin Kamara, I think he got 4 games for that fight in Vegas. And they got Jamal Williams, so I think they'll be okay. Their whole thing with the New Orleans Saints have always been health. And their second half, like the second half of the season, they always turn up. Like they always be in the mix. Probably except last year. I think they'll be okay. I think they're going to be competitive, potential playoffs. But with that injury bug with them that we don't know, one thing we do know is that Derek Carr is going to throw that boy down the field. And with the team they got, with the vertical they got with Chris Olave and Michael Thomas, if that team can stay healthy, I think they can be a potential playoffs. But I don't see them going no further than that. Same with the Giants. The Giants will be competitive. I think the Giants will be competitive. Daniel Jones, another big year for Daniel Jones. Why did they pay him all that money? They paid that boy Saquon Barkley money. That Saquon deal was crazy considering he's a top back in the league. And considering he only signed for a year, this running back market is crazy. The New York Jets, I'm going to go Super Bowl bound. Aaron Rodgers, they had a pretty decent offense. Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, Corey Davis. They had a Michael Carter, pretty decent offense. Their offensive line, once again, is trash. But I feel like Aaron Rodgers going to get that part together. So we really don't got to worry about that, I think. I think that's going to get fixed. It's a preseason. I mean, I'm doing this video after the first game of the preseason. I think they'll get it together. I know it probably needs some work, but you had to put the money somewhere. You got Aaron Rodgers. You got to protect him. You paid him all this money. You're going to protect him. The line going to get better. They're going to take pride in protecting Aaron Rodgers, even though I don't like Aaron Rodgers that much. They'll figure it out. The Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl bound. After the salty taste they got left in their mouth, I feel like they can make it back Super Bowl, potentially. They're one of the best teams in the NFC as a whole. So I can't really see them losing to somebody for real. So I'm going to put them at Super Bowl bound. I mean, it's always any given Sunday you can lose. But I don't really see a team outside the Lions that could beat them in the playoffs, hopefully. The Steelers, my dad's team, we're going to go to we will see. I think they had a potential to go up as well. The potential to go for them as well is crazy. The only reason I'm going to put them in competitive because Tomlin has never had a losing season. How can I go? I can't root against you. Like, even when your team was like subpar last year, you still pulled it out to make him above 500 team. What more can we say? Tomlin, you might be, like, let's have a hand clap for Tomlin. You might be top 5 coaches damn near of all time, bro. And I don't think you get your flowers a lot. I mean, you do get your flowers. I don't know. I'm going to give you your flowers now. Mike Tomlin, you're a GOAT. And keep up the good work, bro. Because I don't know, you be turning sugar to, you know what? You be making sugar out of shit. I said that wrong. Oops. All right. The Seahawks, we will see. We will see. That's all I got for them. I mean, it's the Seahawks. Like, the 49ers, Super Bowl bound. Super Bowl bound. We know this. That defense is incredible. Once again, there's questions about the quarterback, but even with that quarterback, Kyle Shanahan runs a hell of a scheme for them players, for them boys, and I think they're gonna be okay. I think they'll be Super Bowl bound. Now, they might have a rough start. Maybe I haven't seen their schedule, but they normally are in the mix, and they'll be Super Bowl bound. The Buccaneers, who cares? The Tennessee Titans, potential playoffs, because they all, number one, I think last year they did make the playoffs, but they got DeAndre Hopkins, Derrick Henry. That you can't stack the box no more on Derrick Henry. No more 8 in the box. So yeah, it's gonna be lit. I'm excited to see them. I'm not gonna say I'm excited to see them play, but I'm looking forward to seeing them play. The Washington Commanders. We're going to go to we will see. They do have Terry McLaurin, but their quarterback situation is crazy. So, yeah, that's the end of my tier list. And the 88, I will see y'all later. Y'all be good and have a great day. This is my way too early NFL tier list. It's fluid. This is going to change. We'll come back to it later in the year. Maybe week. It's 18 weeks. Week now, we'll come back. See where I messed up, see where I was right. And hopefully y'all be back. See y'all soon. 88, we out. This is your boy Marv, a.k.a. the Young Tadpole, a.k.a. the Young Lad. And we out. Peace.